Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you are here. Well, today I am sharing in this video that a civil rights attorney, Ben Crump, who we are very familiar with, has shared that there has been a $10 million settlement in the unaliving case of Sonya Massey, who we all are probably very familiar with her situation in which she was unalived in a hateful situation by someone who was supposed to be a person in service of helping others. So let's go ahead and get into this sharing. I'm quite interested in to know that the ins and outs and details of this. So let's go ahead and just get on into it. See, we are getting this sharing from Hot New Hip Hop. They shared that attorney Ben Crump announces $10 million settlement and Sonya Massey unaliving or pow-powing case. I will have to change a few of the words in here, as you know, to keep it YouTube friendly, so please keep that in mind. A $10 million settlement has been finalized in the 2024 police pow-powing of Sonya Massey, a 36-year-old Black woman killed in her home after calling 911 for help. The Sangamon County Board in Illinois unanimously approved the agreement last Tuesday, and civil rights attorney Ben Crump, representing Massey's family, addressed the media on what would have been her 37th birthday, calling it a step toward justice. He says, "We want civil accountability, criminal responsibility, and legislative change," Crump shared. "We need laws that prevent tragedies like this from happening again." And I would have to agree with him. Attorney Antonio Ramonosi, also representing the family, called the settlement historic. He noted it was the largest in Sangamon County's history, surpassing any previous civil rights case. Some questioned whether $10 million was enough, but Ramonosi defended the amount, pointing out that it equaled half the sheriff's office annual budget. "This settlement is significant," he said. "We're not in Minneapolis, Memphis, or Louisville. We're in Sangamon County." Now, County Administrator Brian McFadden confirmed that the settlement would be paid through a designated fund and other county reserves. The money will go to Sonya Massey's 2 children, with the court deciding attorney compensation. Massey was unalived on July 6 after calling 911 to report a suspected prowler. Then Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson and another deputy arrived, according to body camera footage. Now, Grayson, who was white, pointed out a pot of boiling water on the stove as Massey handled it, and she repeated, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." Grayson ordered her to drop the pot. As she ducked, he fired 3 pow-pows, one striking her beneath her left eye. The case forced Sangamon County Sheriff Jack Campbell into early retirement. He had hired Grayson despite documented performance issues. The unaliving also led to a memorandum between the U.S. Justice Department and the Sheriff's Office, introducing new policies on training and non-discriminatory policing and use of force reporting. Also, Attorney Ben Crump had a Instagram post that he had popped up, and I wanted to share with you what he said on this as well. He says the $10 million settlement for Sonya Massey's family is a step toward justice, but accountability can't stop here. We need more robust background checks and reviews of work and personal history for applicants in law enforcement roles. A cop with a troubled past shouldn't have been hired, let alone taken Sonya's life. Criminal and legislative action must follow. Hashtag justice for Sonya Massey. I cannot agree with him more. This was an untenable situation and an unfortunate situation. That word is not even strong enough for what happened and occurred here in this hate-filled situation. Here, a person is put in a position to feeling in need of help and then goes to call out for that help, and this is something that happens. And it happens way too often in too many situations that we've heard all around the country. And so with that, this is a very sensitive topic, as obviously we already know, right? So I would love to know your thoughts respectfully down below in the comment section. Anything that you want to share in regards to the settlement? Do you think it is fair? We understand that, of course, that was a question that was brought up, and then of course the attorney for the family, did come out and share, this is really good for this county, because obviously this county is not one that's reveling in the money. I guess is for the most part, in order to maybe address things in an adequate amount. But then what dollar amount is ever going to be enough for what took place here? But at least we know that this is a good start for justice and accountability, which is definitely needed, and also an opportunity for her children who are no longer with their mother, are able to have some start in life. And it's never going to replace the love of their mother, it's never going to replace her presence there. But hopefully, it is something that will allow them to be able to do something and make something of their lives, in whatever profession they choose to, so they can continue to take care of themselves. And also to any family members who also are charged with at this point, in raising these children. So wow, yeah, this was a case that again happened in 2024, and it had gotten a little bit quiet, but we knew that there were some things that was kind of going through the legal system. And so to hear that this has popped up and a settlement has now been reached is a good thing. I guess it brings some closure, some resolution. It's definitely not a stopping point towards seeking the correct and accountable justice that is needed in these types of situations and those related to these types of situations. We have to get past the point of hate. We have to get past the point of it. And at this point, because that is not something that we can eradicate, which I wish that we could, God bless to the family and friends and everyone around this situation, and may God keep them. And also, at this point, we're going to continue to keep, with the good fight of accountability, because that is where it all does start. And yeah, so definitely would love to know your thoughts on this case again, especially down below. Also, again, keeping in mind that this, as we know, is a very sensitive topic, and yeah, not one to talk about in light, right? So with that, I thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here. And I think that'll do it for this video. But at this point, it looks like there has been some resolution to this level. Don't know if something else will come about for this case. I will be paying attention. And so if there is something that does come up to act as an update towards this in this case, I most certainly will share it here on the platform, as I've started sharing it initially here with you. So with that, thank you so much again for being here. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, be a part of the family. I would so love to have you. And also for those who are new here to the channel, thank you so much. We've had some new subscribers add to the family, and I'm so appreciative of that. And of course, for those of you who have been rocking with me, I so appreciate you as well. I appreciate all of you for your viewing and listening support. Definitely make sure you have your all notification bells on, because I will have one more video popping up on the platform a little later on. I definitely had shared the last video and the video before that. This is going to be a bit of a heavy upload, afternoon into the evening. So definitely want to know your thoughts about the stories that I've been sharing and things that are going on within those situations. So I think with that, I'm going to bid you adieu. Take care and be safe. And yeah, until next time. Bye.